So in today's video, I'll be talking about the most painful and the most weird torture methods throughout history. Scafism was an ancient Persian torture method. The word comes from a Greek word which means scoped or hollowed. This torture method started around 500 BC. The victim was locked between two hollowed trees or two boards, and this method had to take place in a swamp where there were different insects and animals. The person was also fed milk and honey, which would cause diarrhea. The body was also covered with milk and honey, which would attract insects and rats, and even snakes, which would attack the body of the victim. Because of diarrhea, different maggots would develop inside the person's body and eat it up from the inside. The victims could not die from dehydration or starvation as they were force fed milk and honey every day. Sometimes it would take 2 weeks for the animals to kill and eat the victim. The next two methods seem extremely weird, but these were very useful and painful. The first one is known as the tickle torture. This was common in the Chinese medieval times. The victim's feet were dipped in a salt solution, then a goat would lick the feet. This started off as normal ticking but became painful after some time. The second method is known as the Chinese water torture. This was used by both Chinese and the Spanish. The victim was chained up and water droplets would constantly fall on the victim's forehead. This would actually make the victim go crazy. The Brazen Bull is known as one of the worst torture methods of all time. The Brazen Bull was designed and used by the Greeks, and the bull was actually made up of bronze, which was big enough to fit a person inside. The victim was put inside and a fire was lit up under the bull, which would slowly roast and burn the victim. The bull was designed in such a way that the screams of a person sounded like bellows of a bull.